welcome back to my channel, The Preppy Project. Today I thought I would sit down with y'all and tell you how my one meal a day has been going. So it has been a little over a week of doing one meal a day. Let me preface this by saying if my video is shaky, it's because I need to buy a tripod and I wanted a different background to my video, but I had to sit y'all on a wooden step stool and books stacked up, and it's sitting on my bed and I'm sitting on the bed. So every time I move, the video is moving, but we're just going to live with it. It's no big deal. We're casual on this channel. You know, we're just like friends talking to each other. So y'all won't judge me, will you? Anyway, so one meal a day, I'll tell y'all how it's kind of been going. Right now I'm drinking my coffee, and I think I told you this in the other video, but I've been doing my coffee where I put about 3 tablespoons of half and half and I add a little bit more water to it, microwave it, and use my little battery powered milk frother to froth up the milk, and I pour that over my coffee. And so that's the way that I can enjoy it. Oh, and I put stevia in it. I want to be able to enjoy it, and I want it to be something that I can tolerate, because I don't know how people are out here tolerating black coffee. Like, kudos to you, because I could not do that. I mean, I guess I could, but I wouldn't like it. So that's what I'm drinking right now, because I got home from work earlier and I have a couple hours between work and then going to school. So today's my first day back at my graduate school, back to classes. So I came home, I was dead tired feeling, and I really wanted to eat food. So I was like, okay, I'll make myself some coffee to kind of hold me over. So I will say over the weekend, I was not really doing one meal a day. We had a lot going on. I was with family, we were traveling, and I ate more like 2 meals a day over the weekend. So I got out of my little routine. So I knew yesterday on Sunday, I was like, okay, I'm ready to get back into it. I had 2 days off and I'm ready to do my fasting again. And I also wanted to have more energy. That was my thing too, because, you know, like I said, my school is starting back and I'm back into my regular work routine. And I don't want to feel like I come home every day and I'm just dead tired and I cannot do anything else productive. And I think my diet and the way I was eating a lot throughout the day messed me up to where I felt like I didn't have a lot of energy, because I think it was like my blood sugar dropping and then spiking after eating, and then I was, you know, dropping down on the blood sugar again and I was dead tired. So anyway, so like right now when I came home from work, I was really tired, but I pushed through it. I drank the coffee and I thought, okay, what can I do that's productive between now when I have to go to class? And I was like, okay, now's a good time. I can film a couple YouTube videos and that will keep me from eating and it will keep me productive. So I think that is my biggest thing these past few days of doing one meal a day, is just finding things to replace food with. And for me, that has been like staying distracted with, like, I've been journaling and I have been writing on my blog. If you want to go check out my blog, it is thepreppyproject.com. I would love to see you over there. And so blogging, and I've been making some free printables, and what else have I been doing? Well, doing YouTube and just different things that I can work on. Plus, I'm happy that school is starting back, because that also gives me another thing that I can do instead of eating, and school having assignments. And plus, if y'all watch my other video, girl, I have this comps exam coming up February 20th, so I am having to be on this thing. I have to get through this whole book by February 20th, so that is like a month. So that is something else, because like I said in my other video, food is such a like source of entertainment for me that I'm always like, if I'm working on an assignment, I'm eating some goldfish along with it. Or when I come home from work, I'm tired, I'm emotionally tired, drained, and the way I cope with that is going to the kitchen and eating. I'm thinking about food as using it as a coping strategy to deal with my emotions, or to deal with boredom, or using it to entertain myself. So I've been using the app called Zero, and I really like that one because it is simple. I just have the free version of it. So my goal is to go 20 hours a day, so do a 20-hour fast every day. But so far in the past, it's been more like 16, 17, 18 hours. One day I did a 29-hour fast, and another day I had a 21-hour fast, I think. So I like that I can keep track of that in the app. But days like today where I have work and school, I am going to probably end up eating after I come home from school. So like today it would be 20 hours, but the 20-hour timer goes off, I would be in the middle of class. So I'm going to come home and eat something. So I've had my difficult moments. It has been difficult, and I was prepared for that because whenever you change your lifestyle in some way, whenever you especially change your diet, it is obviously not going to be easy because you're taking away your normal routine. And I think the thing I have to keep in mind is that when you are fasting, obviously your body will kind of get used to it and you won't be as hungry as you are like the first day. But knowing that when you have those first feelings of intense hunger after a couple hours of eating, like after a couple hours after eating, if you can get past those initial hunger feelings and the mental feelings of like, okay, I'm hungry, I could go eat right now. If you can get past that, it gets much easier. And that's one thing that I've had to remind myself when I'm feeling like, oh my gosh, all I want to do is eat right now. If I can keep in mind, okay, this will get better. If I just wait a couple hours, I can wait it out. And because it almost goes like this for me, like I'll have eaten and I'm good for like a few hours. And then like, let's say I ate at night. The next day around like 12, my hunger is like up here. And then if I can keep holding out, by the time it's like 5, my hunger goes down. It's almost like the day I did the 29-hour fast, by the 29th hour, I was like, I could eat or I could not eat right now. Like, I don't really care. But then once I took that first bite of chicken, I was like,
oh my gosh, this is the best chicken I've ever eaten. I am ravenous.
So it's like you get to a point where it doesn't feel as difficult, but you have to ride out that high of really intense hunger. So that's what's been going on for these past few days. So now I think it will be easier. Well, actually, I don't know if I want to say easier, but maybe more manageable because I am back into my routine this week. So like my classes start tonight. So that means I'm going to have more on my plate.
I was a little pun, I guess.
I'll have assignments coming up, so that's one thing that I can use to distract myself for that test. So that's another thing I need to be doing, and work schedule. So I just have like, I'm back into my normal routine. And I think that's what kind of messes me up when I'm not in a normal routine. I don't have places where I need to be, then I feel bored and then I want to eat. I think that will be helpful back into my routine, and like I said, using other things to distract myself from food, because a lot of times it's not feeling physically hungry. It's just knowing that it's been a couple hours since I've eaten and feeling like, okay, I want to go eat something right now, even though I'm not physically hungry. So I think having other things going on like school, work, all that kind of stuff helps me with the fasting. Plus, it has saved so much time not cooking myself breakfast in the morning. Not that I took a long time. Like, usually my go-to breakfast would be an egg on toast. But, I mean, I realize now, I'm like, I was eating an egg on toast every single day. And, it didn't make me any less hungry by the time I got home from work, you know? So, I don't know. It does make you realize those different kind of things of how much you were eating. And not because you were actually hungry, more of a mental kind of thing. But I do feel like I have more energy. I did have my little slump earlier when I got home from work where I just wanted to eat, but like I said, I made myself some coffee and I made myself do something productive instead of taking a nap, because
I need to stop with the napping. Yeah.
I'm gonna plan myself some kind of meal that I am looking forward to. I don't know what it is right now, but when I get home from class, I will make myself a delicious meal. Thank you for listening. If you have any tips about doing one meal a day or fasting or anything like that, I would love to hear from you. And everything that I do, disclaimer, I'm not a professional. So if you ever want to go on a different kind of diet, change your lifestyle, obviously talk to your doctor, because I am just a 23-year-old college student. So take what I say with a grain of salt, because this is what's working for me so far, and this is just what I'm doing. So you got to figure out what is best for your body. If this is not something that works with your lifestyle, or if it just does not make you feel good, then obviously talk to professionals and figure out what does work for you. So I will keep y'all updated. I will let y'all know. I'll make another video, because doing these videos and kind of talking to someone about how it's going, I think it keeps me accountable. It kind of helps me think through what I could be improving or what I need to change. And plus I just like talking to y'all about it. It's just fun to talk about, because I think our YouTube channel is really just like, I feel like I'm just like talking to a friend or something like that, you know. I don't love to heavily edit my videos or anything like that, because I like to keep it down to earth, casual. That's what we are. We're just friends talking. So I have to get ready, because I have to go get ready and change my clothes and all that and get ready for class. So I'll tell y'all how my class goes, I guess. I'll keep y'all updated. Hopefully, I'm nervous because it's the first day of the spring semester. Y'all know how it is. It's like, even though I was just there a few weeks ago in December, I still feel like it's my same people I always see, because we're in our little cohort of people who are at the same point in the program as me. We all started together. So obviously I'm seeing all the same people. But it's just a new semester, so it always feels a little nerve-wracking. You know how it is. It's cool. But anyway, so I'm gonna go change my clothes, get ready for class, all that, pep myself up, give myself a little, I don't know what, talk through that I don't have to be anxious. But my go-to is, once I get in the car and I turn on my music, I'm just like, okay, I got this, you know? There's something magical about just riding in the car by yourself and listening to your music you like. Does anybody else do that? I think it's like very stress relieving.
Hey y'all, so I thought I would update you. I'm in the car now. I just got out of my class and I am gonna go home now and go eat my one meal for the day. So my dinner, I checked my Zero app and I have fasted for 21 hours. So while I was in class, my stomach did start to growl, and that's the first time it's actually growled today, which is kind of crazy. So I was sitting in class, so that was like around the 19-20 hour fasting mark. So while I was in class, I was thinking about what I wanted to come home and eat, and I think it sounds really good to go in and eat a salad. So I think what I'm going to do is, I have some chicken that I bake in the oven, like just kind of regular, like lightly breaded chicken, not really chicken fingers, but like chicken tenders. And I think I'm going to go in and go bake some of those. And that's what I've been doing lately, is I've been baking those chicken tenders and then putting on top of either like coleslaw when I make like my little Asian salad with the ginger dressing. And that's just Newman's own ginger salad dressing that I use on that, and that one's really good. That's what I've been doing lately. But today I think I want to do just a Caesar salad, so I think I'm gonna go in, go bake some chicken tenders, and I have my lettuce, so I think I'll put that. I like sesame seeds lately, and we have a bag of sesame seeds, so I think I'm gonna put that on top. But so far everything good. So today was my first day back since the weekend of doing my one meal a day, and I can tell, because especially when I'm in class, like if I go to work and then I have to go to class at night, sometimes by the time we're halfway through, because it is a 2.5 hour class, I will be like, oh my gosh, I'm dead tired and I cannot concentrate. And one thing I noticed today, and it might be placebo, I don't know, but I almost felt like I could follow what my teacher was saying. So like as she was lecturing, I felt like I could kind of keep with the conversation and take in what she was saying, because a lot of times I think I space out really easily, and I wonder if that has to do with like my blood sugar, and just, you know, because like I said before, like I usually come home from work, eat something, and then go to class. So I wonder if that has something to do with it, but I am happy about that. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to go in, I'm going to go cook something, and if you watch my other video, you know that I have the CBCE test coming up. Everybody in my class today was talking about it. They're like, oh my gosh, why do we not get notified sooner for this? So I am stressed about that, because my test prep book is 600 pages and I have to get that done in a month. So I'm kind of freaking about that. So I think I'm going to go in, I'm going to go eat my delicious salad that sounds so good right now, and I am going to sit down and make myself do the test prep stuff. So that sounds like a plan. And I need to go drink water. I haven't drank enough water today. And I know how important that is, especially if you are trying to lose weight and doing fasting. So I don't want to get dehydrated. So I'm going to go inside and drink some water. I think I'm going to go fill up my Stanley. And I buy the little drink packets from Aldi because Aldi is the only place I can find them that they don't put the red 40 and all the other artificial colors in. And I will drink those in the packets that are like the electrolyte packet. So I think I'll go in and go drink one of those and we'll call it a night. So day 1, success. And let's see, I have class again, work and class tomorrow and the day after that. So hopefully we'll stay on this routine and I will look forward to eating dinner at the end of the day. And here is my finished salad, so I'm gonna eat it. It looks delicious.
Thanks for watching. I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!